Fawn fam, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya and this is my hubby Kurt,
Hey guys.
and this is going to be an update video on, I guess, my absence the last week and just what's been going on, because trust me, I've been wanting to film. I have all the new releases, Natasha Denona, Visyart, things from Beautylish, and I've been like dying to film, but I haven't been able to because we have our normal vet checkups with Loubie, and he is our sick baby for all of our new fawn family members. He has an array of diseases, protein losing enteropathy, pancreatitis, and a whole lot of other inflammatory diseases in his belly. So he's been sick for 4 years now, and the vet just recently told us that most PLE dogs pass away within the first 6 to 12 months. Now I'm really trying to keep it together. I have been bawling my eyes out all week and like just been a zombie. So
I'm a moral support prop.
yes, because been having a really hard time and I didn't even know how I could come in here and film this. So when I found out that most dogs pass in the first 6 to 12 months, um, I didn't know that. And so that was like, oh, I'm getting a headache.
Like heart sinking?
Yeah, just this, I guess, major wake up call that essentially I could kind of lose him really at any time. I mean, I've known that, but then to hear that, and then and she's an internal doctor, she's a specialist, and then she said that the reason why he has made it as long as he has is because of mine and Kurt's diligence with Lou, with his diet. Whenever we notice any symptom that is off with him, we immediately rush him into the emergency department. And he's been touch and go a couple of times where we've had the talk, like, if it comes down to it, do you want extraordinary measures taken? And I've had to sign those kind of papers. And I've always said, as long as he's not in any pain, I want whatever measures taken. I just don't want him suffering in any pain, because the diseases that he does have, he's not in pain. He is a very complicated case, and he has like horrific diarrhea and gas, and he's on an intense food regimen, medication regimen, but
Yeah, to
he's
be clear, even though I follow the instructions and I am also diligent in the areas I need to be diligent, he would not be alive if he was just mine. The stuff that she does from a food standpoint is borderline insane.
But it keeps him alive, and I will do anything for him. And my parents have told me that too. By now, most people definitely would have called it quits, from not just the time and annoyance of the food and medication and plating it and what I have to do every morning and evening, but also from an expense standpoint. But he's my baby.
Yeah, and if she didn't work from home, this would be impossible.
I would probably
Like,
quit and be a stripper just so I could have enough money to take care of him.
but the point is, yes, there's many schedules and lifestyles where it just wouldn't even be possible. So we're lucky there as well.
Yeah. Um, so I guess I've given him an extra 4 years so far that he wouldn't have had otherwise. And he's still going, but his regular checkups, the last 2 weeks, he's had like a 2 week blood work and then another 2 week blood work. And both of those blood works, the main levels that they're checking for in his albumin, his protein, his cholesterol, their liver count, everything is either dropping or increasing in bad ways. and it's been going that steady for a few checkups now. So we've tried to adjust medication, and then it made things worse again. And then you could see him clinically at home not doing as well either, just from like the diarrhea standpoint, or just being not as energetic as he normally is. So
And he's energetic.
yes, he is a munchkin.
Holy God.
He's a little min pin, and he is a min pin in every sense of the way.
He's the dog version of a kitten.
He's a sweetheart. He's the sweetest little boy ever, and he's such a cuddle bug. So now we have reached a crossroads where the doctor has told us that his disease has progressed so far that we are essentially out of options when it comes to medications. We've exhausted all of them. And the next step is chemotherapy, which scares the hell out of me, which is why I've been crying all week, and I haven't been able to film any new releases or anything at all for that matter.
To interject, I need her to ship out the international shipments for the winners of the 25. Those are not shipped out yet if you're a winner and you're watching, because I need her to do that, and she's not been able to do things.
Yeah,
I mean, you spent a lot of time with Lou as well.
Yeah, I've been cuddling him a lot, just kind of being his support system, laying with him, and then I've also just been like zonked on my own medications, because without it, I just cry and cry and cry if I'm not mellowed out, because again, I can't fathom losing him. Like, he should live for, at least another 8 years, and it's not looking like I'm gonna have him for another 8 years, and I just can't imagine my life without him. So we're gonna start the chemotherapy, and I really don't want to, but my internal medicine doctor has said that if it was her dog, that's what she would do too. So, and I trust her immensely. And because the other medications are failing, then I'm gonna take that step.
Is that if the diet thing doesn't work?
No, this is
period.
in conjunction. That's what I'm gonna get to too. So, of course,
and it's low dose stuff. I mean, like that picture you might have in your mind of worst case scenario chemo. To my understanding, that's not what she's recommending. This is like a low dosage that'll help with his problem, because it's not actually cancer, right?
I don't know what the dose is. I didn't get it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea. She just said it's chemo. And she said it is chemo, so he's going to experience bad side effects from it that you can expect from chemo.
Oh, so it's a lesser dose just because he's small. It's a lesser dose
just because he's small, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's been so much information coming in. I don't even fully follow all of it 100%. And I haven't been on every call and in every meeting, so.
And it's special dog dosage chemotherapy that has to be shipped from New York to us, because we can't even have it in Michigan. Oh. So that's what we're waiting on for the last shipment of meds to come in. I gotta blow my nose. So it is actual chemo, and it's just a small dose for his little body, because he's also lost 4 pounds, which is a lot.
A third of the dog.
Yeah, and I've noticed a huge difference in his body, which I've been pointing out to the vet over the last couple of months too, because he was never like he was overweight at one point, and then I got him to a point where he had like a little extra chubbiness to him, but it was where I was really happy with that little extra layer, because I always thought with any of my dogs, I like them to have an extra layer in case they get sick, so that way, if they're sick and they're in the hospital and things go wrong, there's something there to eat off of. You know, I never like to keep my dogs totally lean and, you know, that perfect picture of what a dog should look like.
That's why I do it too.
I always think that it's healthier, you know, not for them to be obese, but for them to have an extra layer of padding. So 13 pounds on Loubie was kind of like an ideal weight where I thought he's happy, he looks good. He has had a prednisone belly for 4 years now, obviously. So we couldn't look at the bloated belly and judge that because prednisone bellies are prednisone bellies on dogs. My head, oh
Yeah,
my
you could still
gosh.
see all of his ribs.
Yeah,
But he just has this huge belly.
yeah. So you see his ribs now,
Looks like a little football.
and you see on his neck, like where it meets up right before like the whole body cage. So you see like this huge indent and then bone, and then you see his ribs. And so losing 4 pounds on him is a lot too.
Where is he?
Uh, I had him on the bed last.
The star of the show is
I
not
know.
here. All right.
But like all four of my dogs are obviously my babies, but because he's been so sick for so long, there's like this extra connection with him. But with him and Romeo, I have an extra special connection with him and Romeo because they were like my dogs during all the abuse that I suffered for 11 years. Loubie I've had for 9. Romeo I've had for, oh my gosh, 12 and a half years. So I had them before I met Kurt. And they were kind of my saving grace to get me through all of that too. And
Well, and you've seen Loubie. It doesn't help that he looks like a little puppy and he's
No.
super cute and all that because she's got a little bit of a weakness for a super cute.
so I love Eeyore and Dumbo with my whole heart too. And we rescued them together. But Loubie and Romeo were there for me to comfort me and just be there during all those years of abuse too. So there's an extra special connection with them. And the thought of losing either one of them, but especially prematurely, like I know it happens, but when they die in their sleep, it's just easier. I've had dogs die in their sleep from old age, and to me, I can cope with that. But to just lose a dog early,
And really early.
Really
like
early.
Lou goes, that's really early. That's
Yeah.
early for a big dog.
Yeah, and I've lost a dog that was 4 years old from neglect because we trusted the people who were watching our house, and they totally neglected her. And when I came home, she was half dead. And by the time I got her to the vet, they did everything they could to operate on her, and I won't go into detail on that one, but I lost her at 4 years old, and it's going to be her 10th or 11th anniversary since she passed this March 7th, and I was just as close to her as I was Loubie and Romeo, and I'm still not over that death. So,
which I think is only stoking the fires here.
yeah, with Lou.
Even
So
more.
now I'm terrified that he's going to be on chemo, but I also am now going to be doing a home cooking meal regimen for him. So I've been put in contact with the doctor, the soul nutritionist, really for Purina, which is amazing, really, because he definitely knows his shit, as he is like Purina's go-to man. So I feel very fortunate that I have this contact in my life now, and I'm hoping that this really helps. So he's gone through Loubie's file, and he's going to put together a very specialized meal plan where, you know, every week it's going to change. We're going to add, you know, more protein. It's going to be primarily fish based, not chicken or beef or anything, because he can't be on anything high fats. He's gonna have like sweet potatoes in there, likely some
He's
barley.
gonna be eating like I want to be
I
eating.
know, I'm happy about it because even though I'm not somebody who, neither one of us, we don't cook. we're not we're like throw to the microwave people, pick up
Toaster,
Panera.
hard-boiled eggs,
Yeah,
string cheese.
we're really bad eaters. We pick up fruit at Meyer that's already like sliced and just eat the fruit. Like we don't cook.
Everything's about
Yeah,
speed.
speed. Neither one of us like to cook, but I'm like, I will do anything for Lou. And I've been a vegetarian for 24 years. So at first I thought I'd be having to cook like lean poultry, and I didn't think it would be beef, even though there was a possibility of it. And I'm like, oh my god, just like seeing blood.
Yeah, with
And that,
inflammation though, it wasn't likely.
no, but so I found out just like 30 minutes ago that his protein will be either tilapia or cod, and then I'm gonna be doing sweet potato, barley. He might have some egg whites in there. He'll have some supplements. He'll be on
Oh, egg whites. You can't even have the
He
yolk.
can't have the yolk. No, it's just egg
Wow.
whites. And then, sorry guys, excuse me. I'm going to be really strict in what he can eat because, like, right now he can't eat any human food at all. It's a very strict diet. It's, very much a proportionate meal plan, the medications and all of that. But I actually don't mind the fact that I'm going to be cooking for him because if he is going to have a shorter life, at least he's now going to enjoy his food a lot more. As much as I hate cooking, he's going to get to eat fish and sweet potatoes and egg whites, and that's going to make him so happy because he is such a foodie. It is unbelievable. Like, I mean, major food addict. When I say foodie,
Like while you're prepping his food, he's jumping
Yeah.
like 3 times his body height up against your leg and air snapping, and
yeah,
he
loves
cracked out.
food. So, I'm actually kind of happy to do this home cooking for him, even though it's going to consume more time and it's a very dedicated thing. I don't mind it at all because it's going to make him so happy. Oh my god.
And from an upside, the food regimen is already so insane that it's not actually adding, from a percentage standpoint, much more of the time on top.
Yeah.
If you were going from like kibbles to this, it's insane, but she's already going beyond.
Yeah. So, that's where it stands with Loubie right now. And we're also taking him to like an Eastern medicine chiropractor type of doctor as well. Like, we're just doing every kind of option available. So I'm hoping to get him on my channel. He's agreed. We just have to make time.
Not Lou, the Eastern medicine
type of
conceptual person.
Yeah. So that way we can talk about his practices and like the leaps and bounds that he's done for me, and like the progress that I've made where I would not have been without him, type of a thing. So hopefully I'll have him on my channel sooner rather than later, so he can explain to you guys what he does too, because it's really amazing. But we're very dedicated to Lou, and I promise I'm gonna be filming as soon as I can. And trust me, it's killing me. I had the Natasha Denona releases and all of that.
It's killing me too because I keep hearing about it.
I actually received them a day earlier than the release date because I was just fortunate enough to get it from Beautylish. I paid for it, but I was like fortunate where they shipped it to me earlier, and then I was so excited, and then this all happened on the same day. So I wanted to get so many more Valentine's Day looks, and I'm still hoping to, but I kind of felt like I needed to give you guys this update and hopefully get like this one last vent out, and then hopefully I'll be able to kind of move forward from this. And then plus I just got off the phone with the nutritionist, and a lot was stirred up talking to him, and him going over all the diseases that he has, and the regression and all of that. So even though today I had planned on trying to film a bunch of new stuff for you guys, then I got the call from the nutritionist, and then that just sent me backwards again. So hopefully I can move forward after this video, and of course I will keep you guys posted, whether it's Kurt keeping you posted in a quick blog, if it's just a little update, or...
Though I have been meaning to send another blog post out about the fact that they shut our Instagram account down again. So, not the main one, the news one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I've just been crazy busy too.
Yeah, so that's where things have been on the videos, so I apologize for the lack of videos, and I'm sitting on a bunch of material still from before Christmas even that I need to edit, but I just haven't been able to. So I apologize, you guys. I love you guys so much, and I know you all understand. You're all amazing. You're all rock stars, and I know you're all in mine and Loubie's corner, so thank you ahead of time, because I know you guys are going to be sending us so much love, and I really appreciate it, and all the prayers and well wishes. So that's about it. That's the update.
That's the update.
Okay, so now that I'm a complete mess, I really love you guys.
To be fair,
so
you were
much.
a complete mess before.
I
You just
really
managed to stop crying to start the video.
I thought I was going to be able to keep it together.
I did not.
All right, so
Good night, good morning, wherever you are.
No, I felt like I was going to have to stop because my nose was going to start pouring again. I'm okay, though. All right, so until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. We love you guys so much.
We love you guys so much.
And we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.